So what we want to do is you taste the food.
Okay.
Tell us what you think about it. Let's get serious. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Titilayo Amosu, if you do not already know that. Welcome to Sandra Aduke Kitchen, where we prepare amazing Nigerian dishes right here in the comfort of my home. I know that in one video like that I must have said I've been sleeping in the kitchen, but guess what? The gods decided to give me a break. Well, just from the kitchen. I'm still in the kitchen in my house. So today we're going to be making okra soup. Ila ala sepo. However, this time we're going to put a little twist to it for people who do not know or who do not like oil in their food. Oil, any kind of oil for that matter. So no oil in this ila ala sepo. Which means you can eat it plain or you can add stew to it. If you like your red, add stew. Oh, let's get into it. I have some goat meat. You know, we are in Sese's house. If you didn't know me already, I am Iyawo Sese. If my husband did not use mouth to bang plenty things, the food is not yet complete. I'm like, I even almost cut up here inside the okra just to make sure that something is inside it. I love you too, baby. Alright, so we have goat meat, we have smoked turkey, we have pomo, we have shrimp, and we have fish. Now I'm going to be doing the okra in two ways. I have frozen here, which I'm going to blend using a blender. And then I have the plain okra, which I'm going to chop up like I went back to Nigeria. You remember?
Bruh.
Yep, we're going to do that just to give it some thickness to it. We're going to start with our pot today. Like we said, we're not using oil, so we're getting started with water. By the way, we're gonna provide you a link of where you can buy this if you'd like to purchase it, and if you want to be patient for us to make an official review of it when we use it to cook, you'd also have that. I say I should review this pot, but I'm not going to. Let me just say this. If you cook a lot like me, please don't try this at home. Carrot is not your go-to pot if you cook a lot. And if you're not the type who have a wooden spoon, which half of the time I use a shibi onirin, do this. But if you have fancy cutlery set and utensils, please use carrots anytime, any day. So I'm looking for stick pot going forward. I'm gonna be shopping soon. I'll be back with different set of pots. Let's get started. Turn on your gas stove. By the way, let me just put a disclaimer there. It's not all of this thing that is going to be inside the soup. So if you see that at the end of the day we have less quantity, we're just using it to, we might use it for something another time, Now, let me tell you guys what I haven't told you. Guess who is tasting my food today? My most amazing mother. She's gonna be on set to taste the lalatepo with Eba, because we're gonna do something quick. I'll probably make poundo for my husband at a later time because he doesn't eat Eba. But we're doing Eba real quick just so that she's able to taste it. The last time I cooked, or semi-last time that I cooked, my mother said my food was salty, even though every other person did not think so. Even the customer that I cooked the food for said the food was okay. So I'm not sure where my mother got the salt from. So in this particular episode of our cooking, we're gonna be using less salt. So just in case you see my face while I'm eating the food, it's like, know that I'm still going to add salt to it after she leaves the set. You get what I mean? It's not gonna be tasteless. It might just not be as seasoned as I would have on a normal day. Right? Let's continue. So I'm just gonna add a little salt to this. I'm gonna add Maggi, and I'm gonna blend pepper. I'm not gonna add normal pepper, just salt and Maggi into this. That's all, and maybe ginger, because I'm bad like that. I don't know how to do this thing. I'm gonna blend pepper and tatashe that I'm going to add to it. Yes, it's still no oil, just something to give it body. We're gonna stir and let that sit. Now the smoked turkey is already partially smoked, right? But the goat meat not necessarily. So we're just gonna let that cook. We don't mind if the smoked turkey gets to a point where it scatters into the soup. You understand the vibe I'm getting there? No, let me add the tomato so that everything can go and incorporate itself in there. So the fish and the prawn will be last. Now this is okra, so evidently or either way we're gonna add a little bit of water in the end. There's not such thing as too much water, I think. Alright, we're gonna let that cook and we'll be right back. While we have all those things cooking, we're gonna blend or do all the blendings and just put them away. I have pepper here, tatashe and rodo. You know what? I know. For some weird reason, I think this thing I think I like one. So even though there's no red inside it, I still want small. I want to be saying small red. It will not be elepo red, but it will be alata red. And it's okay, you don't have to put this if you don't want to. It could be that plain, right? So I'm just gonna pulse this. Check it out and see that it is what I want. Yeah. By the way, remember my girlfriend that I used 26 rodo to cook our food? I finally cooked for her with the right spice, and I did not use 26. I think I used 12. So I think I found a better rodo. So this one, I'm not using all of it, so I'm just going to put the tad bit of it. This is what I'm going for, just something that sticks out in the soup, if you get what I mean. It's not a lot. Should I add more? Should I add a little bit? Let me add a little bit. Another pack, so I'm going to use that. They razz me, I want to just use my teeth to just but teach for that, people. And I was still supposed to use scissors. My scissors are again, I had to shake out be a metal into scissors, so let's just. So this is also will be on pause because, well, maybe on medium and then low because I like rough okra, and I'm still going to add some iru to it while I do that. So let's go. Ready? Look like ice cream. Ice cream, okra ice cream. So I'm just gonna add the bit of pepper into my meat so that it can incorporate and cook. Like I told you, I wasn't using everything. So this is what we have. I can already smell the smoked turkey. Smoking. At a later time, I'm still add salt, but it's not tasteless. Basically, I think I did not have anybody to consider. By the way, my brother traveled, so I've been cooking with shrimp and crayfish and shrimp and crayfish. All right, so now we're just gonna go get to chopping the okra. Look at our blended okra. See, it looks like ice cream. Ice cream. If you want ice cream, there you go. You can do. You people that like to experiment, you can do ice cream. So this is what we're doing. We're just chopping this into bits. You know, just to get that thickness. As you can see, our okra ice cream is very smooth. Personally, I don't like too smooth ice cream. I say ice cream too smooth okra. By the way, guys, if you're in Cleveland and you're looking for authentic Nigerian dishes, don't forget to, you can order your food from Sandra, Aduke. Honestly, it's exciting when someone walks up to you and goes, And he is Sandra Aduke. I love that. It's not out of pride, but out of the fact that people are seeing what you do, and it's amazing. And I appreciate you guys a lot. We're doing the best that we can right here. We're still looking to hire more hands at the kitchen. So if you're interested in working with our team, Sandra Aduke team, and you're in the Cleveland area, leave a comment in this comment section. We just might get back to you. Well, we will get back to you because we're looking for people. Let me share something with you guys while we're waiting for this or doing this beautiful things. You know, I'm a movie person. As a matter of fact, not just any movie, sitcom. Sorry, not sitcom, series. I watch series. I can watch it underwater. I can watch it in my dreams. I can wake up like 4 a.m. in the morning and I'm like, yeah, anybody want to stop and just continue. Why do I like series? First, I must like the show. But secondly, you see the time that I'll be using to look for film on Netflix, that 30 minutes, if I don't watch like 2 episodes of one show. I watch it while I'm cooking. If I'm not cooking with someone, I watch it while I'm at home. I watch it when I'm in break at work. Sometimes I even have it playing in the background while I'm doing my work. Another thing is I don't watch I don't watch series that I don't understand the language, that they're not speaking English. Not because I don't like it, but because I honestly don't watch it like I'm paying attention, like, my God, what then happened? So if you're speaking a different language other than English, I'm unable to concentrate. I mean, if I have time, I'll watch a Korean movie or a Chinese drama or French, you know what I mean. But I realized that that's all I started to do. You know, when I get home, that's how I distress if I'm stressed. I have my son sitting down beside me, but I'm still watching movie. I have my husband, I'm in the kitchen, I'm washing plates, I'm still washing. And I was listening to a sermon one time and they talked about disconnecting. I honestly can't remember the title of the sermon, but it felt like that person was talking to me, telling me that I need to take that step. I'm like, if I don't delete all these things now, stop watching film. What I want to do, read the Bible 24 hours a day. It didn't sit well with me. Alright guys, so you know how I said I was going to remove a little bit, so the meat is soft to a point where I can take a few out of it and then add my shrimp and my fish just so it cooks and incorporates. Who knows what I'm going to be using this one to cook like this now. Of course, very local spaghetti cook. How's it goat meat inside this thing? Don't worry, I'm not taking everything out, just a little bit. I know it seems like a lot. I don't think it's enough. I'll add more. See, at this point, look like the color go without putting palm oil. You allow it to make do. Now, my mother likes head of fish, so it's going to be an abomination if I serve her Uncle Suri Jambe. So that's it. Now we're going to let this cook for a bit. It doesn't take a while to cook. We're going to come back in a few minutes to remove the what they call the Titus fish so that it doesn't scatter, but the shrimp we can leave. It's not that deep for that one. I'm just gonna let this sit and let this cook while we do wait for this to be ready, because all we have to do now is add the okra. Eba time. You make eba with me? Let's make it. And I know you're wondering why eba? I know got strength. I didn't have strength. I just want to the last part of your eba. But what's the quickest way? Please, hot water, garlic, 10. Now I have a daddy who loves cold eba. So as we make it like this, immediately you don't put it inside the freezer. So by the time we bring it out, it has that cool feel, not but the hotness of the soup don't balance it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if my mom's gonna, but me, I might do that one for my own self. Let's make it. Let's make it. All right. So what I'm doing now basically is removing the fish. Is done. Mackerel doesn't take a while to cook, and I'm still going to put it back anyway, so it's not like a, oh my god, the idea is just so it doesn't scatter finish inside the pot. At this point, I'm gonna add some other ingredients. Here I have my crayfish. I know I said I'm cooked. My mother is tasting out of this food, but still I'm still going to add a little bit of Maggi because when I tasted it, I don't think I even tasted any form of it. Here is just to garnish it. I'm gonna let that cook. I can already smell the difference. Yo, this is local. And still, it's still going to be red from the look of things because who has the finances? What's this? I'm going to put this away. Our water is ready, so it's time to make some liver. Added water. You can do this anyhow you want. You can add the garri first and then put the water. You can put the water first and then add the garri. You can put water inside this thing and put it inside microwave. Whatever rocks your boat now. The other thing I need to consider is I'm not cooking for just myself. My mother doesn't like eba that is too hard. Me, if I throw it to the bowl and not come back to me, I've not eaten. So add eba like this. Even me, I'll be like, but that's where the soup comes in. Because the soup would have made it easy. I think lubricate it by yet, so I can't go. So we're adding the okra to it now. And we're still gonna add water because it's okra soup, right? It's not that deep. If we need the water shower, don't let me say it. In my opinion, this is too blended, but that's the reason why we had the other part of it, right? Are you guys seeing this? See how beautiful it is, and it still ended up being red without oil in it. Where Mama's still recipe? I can't even remember where I found it. Now, okra doesn't take long to cook. So, all about this, we know. I add the remaining to it, and voila, it should be good to go. We're just gonna let this cook for a bit. It needs to cook because I can taste the iru, the ede.
What's the English name for iru?
Locust beans.
And what's the name for ilwa?
Okra soup. Okra, not okra soup. So we're just gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and put the fish back in it so it incorporates. Then I'll dish it, and my mom will come on set and eat this right in front of you guys, giving you the live expression. Please forgive me. You know I'm cooking for the people that taught us how to cook. So if it did not work out, I will try it again next time. So we already put the eba inside the plate. And this is the okra soup. I'm trying to look for things floating around for my mother. Alright, and I'm gonna dish mine as well. Well, I'm just going to take a little because I'm still going to do like poundo or something like that for my husband. If you're wondering why this is, let me give the disclaimer again. If you're wondering why this is not plain white, that's because we added pepper at the base. We added crayfish to it as well. Crayfish generally makes things look darker. That's why it's dark in color. If you want it to be plain white, feel free to remove the red bell peppers and the crayfish. But hey, or use whole crayfish instead of blended, so that one doesn't infuse or doesn't change the color. This is still oilless, absolutely not one drop of oil. If oil did there from the smoked turkey or from the goat meat, I have no control over. Give me a second, let me go call my mama. All right, so guys, if you don't already know, this is Sandra Aduke. This is my amazing mom. I went to drag her from her house to come and taste this food today. So mommy, thank you for coming.
You're
today
welcome.
What we did is oilless okro.
Oilless?
Benny, okay. But it's only red because I added tatashe to it and redo. So and then crayfish. That's why it has that little bit dark color. Now what's in it is bomo, smoked turkey.
As usual.
As usual. Then there's shrimp. Then there's goat meat. I don't know if there's goat meat in your food. So what we want to do is you taste the food.
Okay.
Tell us what you think about it.
Okay.
We blended a base okra, and then we did chop a little bit on the side just to give it that crunchiness. So that it's not just like just too smooth. Exactly. Okay. You see, if you're Yoruba, yeah. So go ahead and taste your food while I taste mine, and tell us what you think. Do whatever you please. So on Sandra Aduke, we used to lose manners.
Can
you hear that? Mommy said we're going to be eating oilless soup. Oilless la mama je.
This oilless is superb, and it's going to be really good for those that have cholesterol.
My mom is a nurse, by the way, in case you didn't know. Now I'm telling you.
It's very tasty. Sincerely, it's really, really tasty. Very nice. I'm not being partial because it's my daughter's whatever, but this is really good.
All right, guys.
Really good. And one thing I love about it is most times we're used to blending our okra in such that you won't see this, but this shows this is okra, not just luru. That's another name for another draw soup.
Okay. Even me, I can't stop eating it.
This is real okra, and it tastes really good.
Awesome.
I recommend this to all those that have cholesterol. I'm saying it again. It's really
high
good.
Cholesterol,
High
low
cholesterol,
whatever the cholesterol is. All right, guys. Please let my mother go and enjoy her food.
This is good.
This is amazing.
Thank you, Sandra Aduke Kitchen.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We have Ila Alasepo on our menu at Sandra Aduke Kitchen. That won't have oil shao. So if you're interested in ordering from us or tasting authentic Nigerian dishes, you can order at our DoorDash, ubereats, Grubhub website or pick up right there at our Carnegie Food Hub store.